It's my first day as a wedding planner.
Well, aren't you a tall drink of water?
Johnny.
Put me in a room with you and my GPS and just let me go explore.
You're an inappropriate man. I don't engage with inappropriate men.
Jane, I'm stressing. Can we discuss?
Aren't you just a little slice of
Let's
wedding
go, Johnny.
cake?
Russell, thank you. I'm so sorry.
Jane. Hey, Chrissy.
Oh my God, you're blonde again.
Yeah. You like it?
Well, it's certainly.
Jane, hello. Did we not hear the part about me stressing?
Sorry. Excuse us. I'm so sorry.
I'm very, very nervous. I've never done manual labor before.
All you have to do is take down the basic information, cross-reference our booking calendar, and
She's waiting in there?
Yes.
Okay, what shall I do first?
Well, I like to start by saying hello and then introducing myself.
Excellent. That sounds easy enough. Wish me luck.
Right behind you.
Hello. This is Sammy Bell.
And you are?
Oh, and I'm Amanda Pontel. I'll be your wedding planner. Do you have a name you'd like to share, client person?
Oh, my name is Allison Crow. I was looking to get married in June, and I was wondering if you had any openings.
A June wedding. Well, I can see you're an original thinker.
Excuse me, Amanda.
We do not like to get snide with our clients. I'm sorry. When I get nervous, I go right to my comfort zone.
Just relax.
Telling me to relax isn't terribly helpful, though I know you mean well.
Listen, we all want the wedding day to be the happiest, most memorable day of our lives, filled with hope and splendor, and too often, they're about as much fun as a plane crash. Okay, the reason for that is stress, specifically the bride's stress. Now, it doesn't have to be that way. If you could just let go. All right, do you think you can do that, Chrissy?
Okay, I'm gonna say something that may come off extremely egotistical, but I feel I should say it just the same.
Okay.
I am pretty much the most beautiful girl in the world.
Okay.
I mean, I'm sure I'm not, conventionally at least, but when you combine my looks, personality, values, I mean, I've been told this since I was 2 years old, and I've completely bought into it.
Okay.
My husband-to-be is beautiful, as are my bridesmaids, all of my friends. The point is, everyone is expecting this to be the most beautiful wedding ever. And they're expecting me to be at my most beautiful, which causes me not a little stress, which can make me blotchy and in turn makes me bloat.
Okay.
My wedding day is in 2 days, and I need to be the most beautiful bride ever.
Wedding bells are ringing. 75 guests at the most. We're sort of on a budget.
I understand. How much were you looking to spend, client person?
Well, with chapel, reception, food, and band, we were hoping to do it for $30,000.
I'm terribly sorry. We'll have to decline your business.
Amanda. Excuse me.
For a menu not hideous and a band not tone deaf, it's going to cost at least $100,000.
Amanda?
100,000. I mean, my father is a truck driver. If he has any savings.
I understand, Allison. Many of our brides have their parents refinance their homes. It's the least they could do for bringing you into this world.
Well,
I grew up poor. It was hard not having the things my friends had, but my parents' dream, nevertheless, was to give me a fancy wedding. I nearly cry every time I think of the sacrifices. Anyway, I got the fancy wedding, client person. For one day, they got to feel rich. They expressed their joy by giving their daughter her fantasy. Did it cost a lot? Sure. But every time they open that photo album, let me tell you, it's the day that keeps giving back.
Really, really uncomfortable saying this, but...
Just say it, Chrissy.
Well, I think that Jane is doing a fantastic job in every possible way, but I want you to be my point person.
May I ask why?
You're prettier. I know it sounds shallow, but
Jane is a beautiful woman.
I know this. I should only hope to look so good at her age. What is she, 40?
She's quite a bit younger.
It's just... You are so pretty. This is what I want.
$30,000 is nothing to sneeze at.
Wouldn't 100 be better?
Well, I suppose, but that wasn't realistic for this particular client, who will now most likely be getting married somewhere else.
You don't sound pleased with me, youngest wedding planner.
Well,
Sorry to interrupt. I just spoke with my father. You couldn't have been more right. He totally wants to go for it. He's meeting with the bank this afternoon. Thank you so much. This is a dream come true.
Wedding planning is so much fun.
Amanda, can you, Allison's on her way in. She wants to talk to us about something.
Of course. Probably a snag with the refinancing.
Everything okay?
Sure, why wouldn't it be?
Well, you had kind of a sad look on your face when I came in.
Oh, that. I'm trying to become a more sympathetic character, so my life coach asked me to practice melancholy.
Seems like you have it down. What were you reading?
Good news, actually. My marriage was officially annulled, so that's a load off.
Oh. Well, maybe we can celebrate later.
Excellent.
They're not exactly the same, though close. Each one has its own distinction, like, well, snowflakes.
All individually designed?
Yes, which brings me to you.
Me.
You're a smart dresser. I'd like you to label. I prefer Italian.
You doing okay in here?
Yes, thank you. Oh, and Jane, I really appreciate you letting me use Annie.
Why wouldn't I? She's prettier.
What would possibly possess you to tell her the truth?
Well,
One of the things that makes me beautiful is that I'm nice. How am I supposed to feel nice?
The refinancing was a great idea. Turns out there was a lot of equity.
I'm so pleased. Yay for me.
But here's the thing. My friend Trisha, she's also getting married this summer, and she's done so much research, she has exhausted me with it. She'd like to help with this.
Okay.
And, well, Trish, she does come from money. And, well, she's kind of held that over me my entire life. But don't get me wrong, she's a great friend, and she's a good person, just in subtle ways. She never lets me forget that she's rich and I'm not, if that makes any sense.
It does. I do that with my friends.
Anyway, she's going to be coming in to meet with you to, help me. And it's likely that she'll be suggesting a zillion different ideas that I couldn't possibly afford. For the purpose of this meeting, I would really like for you to say okay to all of them, and then maybe later, privately, let me know what I can and can't go with. That'd be all right.
Sure. Where's Trish getting married?
Oh, well, that she hasn't decided, believe it or not.
And now the lobster risotto.
There's more salt.
More salt?
And more lobster.
Are you the head chef, may I ask?
Mmm.
Is there a problem?
The lobster risotto isn't perfect. This is a problem. This is my chef, and if he says it isn't right, then I trust him.
This is spectacular. You try this?
I can't. Shellfish makes me blotchy, which is why I brought Wolfie to taste. Did you get my note on your chin?
I did. Can we get a beer?
A beer? Do I look like I drink brewskis?
I need 2 minutes. The key to any girl's wedding, if I'm not mistaken, is to make her best friends drool with envy. I would think with you, that's a particular goal. Chrissy, women go nuts for this.
Really? It does nothing for me.
That isn't true, is it, Chrissy? Look, I could be wrong, but if you truly want your friends' envy here, let me keep my 5 o'clock McDreamy.
Tell you what, I'll poll a few people, and if the general consensus is that you look better scruffy, you can keep the stubble. Otherwise...
Hey, guys.
Can I have few seconds with Annie, please?
Absolutely.
Got your hair in rollers already.
It relaxes into a nice Julia wave.
Oh, okay.
Oh, listen, this is awkward, but how well do you know your photographer?
Why?
He just totally came on to me. It was gross.
David did.
Yes. He was as subtle as Fox News.
You must... I'm sure you misunderstood.
Annie, I know when a guy hits on me. He couldn't have been more of a wolf if he'd howled at a full moon. Can you speak to him, please?
Oh, yeah.
I'm wearing Monique Luo. I highly recommend it. The dresses are stunning. His and her barrage of wedding bands. Oh my God, talk about assessment. The wedding party gifts absolutely need to be personalized, which means you've got lead time issues. Have I said anything yet you're not completely on top of?
No.
I need to see your garden.
Of course. So long as you promise not to twist my arm to book it. Allie says you're still looking, and we're completely booked for June. And don't say you'll wait a year. We're booked for the next 7 Junes.
Well, I wasn't thinking of getting married here myself. You're booked for the next 7 Junes?
Yes.
Your garden is booked through June 2014.
We're the wedding palace.
And everybody, wants to get married here? All the haves?
I'm a have. I got married in the garden, but you can't. Sensing you're not pleased with me again, youngest wedding planner.
Why'd you tell her we were booked?
Sammy, the way to make a girl want something is to tell her she can't have it.
Well, our policy is to be truthful.
That was a hurtful tone to use with a person struggling in the wake of a painful annulment.
It's late, Amanda. Go home.
Oh, I was about to. It's just,
Home feeling empty these days?
No, it's not that. I have Claudia Rose and high-definition television. It's quite a nice home life, actually. I'm about to go.
Hey, can I talk to you guys a second?
We're actually closed now, Trisha.
Yeah, this won't take long. I want to get married in the garden this June.
Well,
You know perfectly well that's impossible.
Nothing's impossible. Where there's a will, there's a way. Typically accompanied by a number.
I certainly don't know what you mean.
Amanda, you and I are of the same ilk. We know how it goes. What's the number?
I wish I could tell you there is one, but
Amanda?
$50,000 would allow us to consider your application.
And would that cover a favorable consideration?
With me supporting you, I would hope so. We're talking a large wedding, 200 guests.
Minimum.
None of the 50 gets applied against costs.
Thank you very, very much.
Hello, Bell Sisters. Tequila, please, straight up. I've just had another career moment.
Trisha Norwood gave us a retainer not to be applied against costs for the wedding, 200 guests minimum.
$50,000.
Just to use the garden.
Thank you. Yay for me!
That's it. That's nice. Now look down. Oh, good. Okay, a little more pensive. Yeah, that's good. Okay. No, not right at the camera. Remember, these are supposed to be candid. You didn't know there was a photographer present. That's it. You know, Chrissy, I wasn't hitting on you before.
Please.
No, really. I was saying what I felt necessary to keep this.
Well, America has voted, and you get to keep the scruff.
Are you looking forward to tomorrow?
Yeah, of course I am. I've been looking forward to this my entire life.
That could sometimes be the problem. You see, we start dreaming of our wedding day in childhood, and by the time it actually arrives, there's so much pressure for it to be perfect. It's a mistake.
Yeah, but that's why I'm heaping all the pressure on you people.
Just go with it tomorrow, Chrissy. You'll make an incredibly beautiful bride. That was not a come on. I've seen too many couples forget what the day is supposed to be about.
We need to celebrate.
We did that already.
My career, my annulment.
It's all good.
Tequila, please.
Whoa, one foot in front of the other.
One. You girls are sticking the muds. Sticking muds. Sticks in the mud. Stick in the eye. Tequila. Where is the inappropriate man when you need him? Hello.